What's up, guys? Doomwake here. Welcome to another modern video on the channel. So we talked about a couple of store championships that happened, a couple of the bigger store championships in the metagame video yesterday. Be sure to go check that one out. But I personally played in my own store championships this past weekend as well. It was only 11 players, cut the top 8. Thankfully, I did make the top 8 at a whopping 2-2 record. Ended up losing in the top 8, but I played this deck list, and I had a lot of fun, and I wanted to kind of showcase to y'all where I've been going with the Prowess deck, because when Chandra Dress to Kill first came out, I did upload a video with more of a mono red version that I was a pretty big fan of, but this is kind of the evolution. You know, we've started with mono red, decided to add white to our deck for prismatic ending and some sideboard cards, but this is where I'm at with the Prowess shell. So, you know, I'm sure that you've seen Obosh the Prey Piercer mono red before. Typically, when you see Obosh, it, you know, kind of means more of a mid-range deck. You're still would be playing the Channelers and the Ragavans, but you're kind of going up the curve to like Bone Crusher Giant, Seasoned Pyromancer, more grindy elements like Firebolt you can flashback in a longer game, Blast Zone, stuff like that. We're skewing all of that stuff, and we're kind of just going... We're playing Obosh because it's essentially free, it's a companion, it's an extra card, but we're still taking the more aggressive approach with the 8 Prowess creatures, Swiftspear, Soulscar Mage, along with Lava Dart, which is a card that not a lot of people are playing right now, but I think is in a pretty good spot given the presence of Channeler and Ragavan in the format. When your opponent leads on Ragavan and you have Lava Dart, it's a really good exchange for you because you have the first 2 Ragavans covered. So I think Lava Dart's in a great spot right now. That's kind of why I am, you know, a little bit more on this particular version. We still got our own Channelers and our own Ragavans because those cards are great. And then our removal spells are Lightning Bolt, obviously, Lava Dart. We've gone over why I like Lava Dart. And then you get to splash for Prismatic Ending, which is also nice because typically this deck struggles against stuff like Chalice the Void. Maybe your opponent plays an Engineered Explosives on 1 and they tap out, and you can tag that with Prismatic Ending. So it kind of covers a lot of the cards that Prowess is generally bad against, which is really nice, while also just being a really, you know, clean removal spell. It kills Ren and 6, kills Teferi. Prismatic Ending is one of the best removal spells ever printed, and getting access to that in, you know, just splashing that is really awesome. The mana base is a little wonky. We're playing Prismatic Vista in our, you know, close to mono red deck, which might seem weird, but I think if you're choosing to play Blood Moon right now, which we're playing 4 copies of in the main deck, I do think you want the basic planes, and therefore Prismatic Vista is better than other fetch lands because we're already maxed out on Arid Mazes. We can't fetch basic planes with like Scalding Tarn or Wooded Foothills. So I think Vista is important. And then going back on Blood Moon, I think Blood Moon's in a really good spot right now, and I'm trying to find more decks that could potentially play Blood Moon. The Teamer Rhinos deck that I've been playing has 4 copies of Blood Moon main deck, and I've been really impressed with that. So I think Blood Moon's in a good spot, and this is one of the better Blood Moon decks. And then the last 2 cards that I want to highlight here are Chandra Dress to Kill, which is the newest card from Innistrad Crimson Vow, a card that I've been playing a lot with and I've been very impressed with, and 4 copies of Light Up the Stage, which is not something you normally see in aggressive red decks in Modern. However, Chandra pairs so well with Light Up the Stage. It gives you... It gives you the mana and the point of damage that you need to turn on Spectacle, so it basically just lets you cast Light Up the Stage for free, which is just super awesome. I've been so impressed with that combination of cards. So yeah, that's why we're choosing to play 4 Light Up the Stage. Only 3 Chandra. I tried 4, and I felt like 4 was a little too much, so we're down to 3 copies. In favor, basically what I've cut the Chandra for is the 21st land, which happens to be the 4th copy of Den of the Bugbear. Another card that is, you know, exceptional in these, you know, near mono red decks. You know, you get to play 4 copies of it because you're pretty close to mono red. You're barely only touching white. And if the game goes long, which they frequently do because you have a lot of removal and cards just trade up the curve, then Den of the Bugbear is a nice kind of like curve topper to go along with your Obosh. And in the sideboard, again, we have some white cards here. We have Blossoming Calm for Burn and Charbelcher, Path to Exile for Murktide. This is another reason why I think you kind of have to splash white because you need a clean answer to Murktide Region. You can imagine when you're playing a mono red deck, you don't really have a good answer to an 8/8 flyer in a mono red deck because all of red's removal is damage based. So Path to Exile just answers Murktide very cleanly. So I think you have to play that. 4 copies of Fury. I'm not. I've been trying to figure out how to get Fury into the main deck, but like the main deck is so tight on space, I don't know what to cut. Even though I think Fury is an excellent main deck card, and I would happily play it in the main deck, I just don't know what to cut. So right now we have him in the sideboard. We have our Obosh, obviously that's our companion, and for Relic of Progenitus, this deck struggles against Tarmogoyf as well. So I mean, obviously you have Prismatic Ending, but Relic is another clean way to sort of mitigate the effectiveness of Tarmogoyf along with Lurrus. So that's the deck list. We this is a league that we played on stream, and there were some interesting spots. I may have messed up a couple of times. I'll say that, but there were some really interesting spots, and I think y'all are going to enjoy it. So without further ado, I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. I think it might just be bad. I think this hand's a mulligan. Not enough, no creatures. I'm not in love with keeping this against Lurrus because it is a one-lander, but don't really want to go to 5. I'm going to put Blood Moon back on the draw against Lurrus. Ragavan. Good thing we got this Lava Dart. Alright, would not mind drawing a couple lands, obviously. See a lot more Torque now than Hammer. I guess it depends on what deck you're playing, right? And they bobbled us, so they know about the Channeler. Think about Modern as a whole now. Still second plane versus Hammer. Have things shifted for you? I don't know. I mean, I still don't really enjoy playing against Hammer, but I don't know. It just is what it is. I've come to accept it. Like, I don't love playing against Hammer, but it just is what it is. It's one of those things you just have to accept. They have a 3/3 Channeler. They're probably going to take Bolt, because the Channeler blanks all of my creatures, and I don't have white mana to cast the Ending. So I would assume they take Bolt here. Yeah, I'll take a fetch land. Actually, fetch land is preferable because of the Channeler, right? So I think fetch land's a better draw. But yeah, any white source of mana would be fine. Too greedy. It took Ragavan. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think I'm going to main phase Bolt the Channeler, because they probably have Drown. So yeah, I'm just going to main phase Bolt the Channeler. Basic Mountain, huh? I guess I want to draw Basic Mountain. I'm not in love with it, but maybe that's bad. What's up, hamster? You would have shipped the mountain. My thinking is, like, they're just drawing any lands is not bad because of Obosh. Like, if they do close to nothing this turn, if they pick up Lurrus, I can just pick up Obosh. But then I guess we're kind of fucked against the Lurrus, right? Yeah. I'm certainly not casting a spell. I'm just going to attack and pick up Obosh. Blue, red. Blue, black. Alright, I've been drowned. I have been drowned. Yeah, if it was a white source, it'd be a lot better for sure. But I don't know. Like, this game's gonna go a little bit longer, I think. Like, if I bin that and draw a 3-drop, which I have 7 of, it's kind of awkward. I don't know. This is iteration, seems like. Bobble first. Bobble themselves. They get a fetch land. Alright, they're going to cast the iteration. Yeah. If I'm bidding that, is there anything you're bidding? What do you mean? Are you saying if I'm not bidding that? I mean, I'd bid like a creature. I guess not a Ragavan. I would keep a Ragavan, but I think I would bin every other creature. Because Ragavan might get me white mana. But I think every other, like, Soulscar, Mage, Swiftspear, I don't think I want to draw that stuff. And, like, other white cards, like Prismatic Ending, I would bin, that kind of stuff. Alright, give me a white source. It's not the worst. If they attack, I'm just going to block. I don't think I want to sack a land. Maybe I do. We'll see what they... Depends on what they do first. Pre-combat. I mean, I guess I'm kind of far away from the Obosh anyways. They're 12. Which means they can't really play a shadow. And if I dart the Ragavan, they can't counter it, because even if they drown it, then I can just block. You're a bug fan? What's a bug fan? I don't know what a bug fan is. This is close. I think I'm just going to trade. Problem with trading is that I put a 5th card in my graveyard, so even if I rip land, I still can't really play Obosh into Drown, but... Okay. This is Shock Shadow. No shock. Dress down... Oh, they're going to dress down Kroxa. Alright, so we need White Source or we lose. White Source or the game is over. Alright, White Source, chat. White Source of mana. There we go. Alright, we play on. Attack you for 2. I'm not even sure attacking them was good because of Shadow, but... Okay, Larissa's fine. And they're at 8. So if I cast Swiftspear, I can dart them to 7, they go to 3. Maybe I should just sack the Canyon here. Because let's assume... Like, if my next card is not a land, sacking the Canyon is not bad. Because if I draw a Bolt or a Dart, I can threaten lethal right now. But, like, if my top card is not a land and I don't sack this, then I'm still not casting the Obosh next turn anyways. So I think it's fine to sack it here. Okay. Let's cast this. I think I'm actually going to save the Dart, because if they play, like, Lurrus Ragavan, I can go Obosh, Dart the Lurrus, because the Dart's going to be 2 damage. So I think I don't want to cast the Dart. And also, if I cast the Dart and they have a removal spell, it's kind of bad. So I think I'm just going to attack for 2 and just chill. I should have attacked before playing my land, obviously, but... Alright, your turn. Best deck in Modern. Tough to say. Some sort of Grixis deck. Like, I think the top decks are, like, some sort of Grixis, whether that has Shadow or not. I think Murktide is up there. I think Rhinos might be up there. Hammer's obviously up there. Those are, like, the top 4 decks, I think I would say. Maybe some sort of blue-eye control deck. I don't know if that's 4-color, but there's plenty of good decks. I don't really think there's, like, a best, like, clear best deck. Alright, so they double bobbled. Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick one, I guess I think I would say Hammer Time, but I'm not even, you know. I don't know if it's, like, by out that much of a margin. I don't think I can attack here. Just play Channeler and pass. Is Titan top 5? Maybe. I think Titan's a lot easier to hate out than some of these decks. It's less well-rounded. Should I Dart block? You have 3 cards. Wait, how does this work? How does Dress Down... Okay, so if I cast Lava Dart, and I get a Prowess trigger, my creature is a 2/3, and then they cast Dress Down. How does that work? My creature still is a 2/3, right? Because it's already gotten the +1/+1 from the Prowess trigger. I've never actually had this come up before. I'm pretty sure it's still a 2/3. Yeah, I would have a 2/3, right? Okay. Just get blown up by removal? I mean, I'm not really beating the Lurrus, right? I guess I could just take it and try to draw a bolt. Or a land. A land still gets me to Obosh. Alright. I'll take it for 1 turn. I think taking it for 1 turn is okay. Try to draw a land. If they're attacking, that means they have removal? Maybe. Maybe they have Kolaghan's Command and they're just okay with the trade, but like Kolaghan's Command still is kind of the same thing, so. Oh. Okay, well, we can't possibly win. We have Light Up the Stage in our deck. I don't know if that's good enough, but Light Up the Stage is in our deck. So is Sacred Foundry. Alright, you win. Alright, let's bring in Relic, and I don't even like bringing in Path, because they also didn't show us a Shadow. But we also, like, Pathing the Lurrus deck is just not really ever where you want to be. I hate Blood Moon. I don't know. Chandra also kind of stinks. I'll bring in Path. I don't love it, but I'll bring in Path. Tasha's off Ragavan? Well, we can't even hit with Ragavan when they have 2 channelers, right? No, I don't like Fury. The problem with Fury is, like, especially against Death Shadow, it really doesn't kill much of anything. Like, a lot of times they go 1 threat at a time and just protect it. So Fury is just not where you want to be. These games usually don't play out like that. And also, the turns where they're extending multiple creatures is usually the turns where they have like multiple channelers, and you can't kill 2 channelers with it. So, I think I'm leading on Channeler with this hand. Yeah, I think I like leading on Channeler. This hand's pretty good. Is Path to Exile mediocre in today's Modern? It's good against Murktide, and this deck has a Murktide problem. As you can probably imagine with the near mono red deck, Prowess has really always struggled against larger creatures, so Murktide is a big issue, and I think you have to play Path to Exile in this deck. And that's kind of part of the reason why I like splashing white. Because you get to play Path to Exile and Prismatic Ending, so you make your Murktide matchup and your Hammer Time matchup better with those cards. Okay, this is interesting. I kind of think I'm leaving both creatures back. So I'm going to go Channeler Relic, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go Channeler Relic. I want to land. I do want a Prismatic Ending. I'm just going to do this now and then chill. No attacks. No, I'm not saying in their deck. I'm just saying Murktide is a problem in general for this deck. I didn't say that their deck could play Murktide, but... Thoughts on Blood Moon versus Hammer? I think it's good on the play, bad on the draw. Canister, I literally just said that. Alright, so I'm going to go Swiftspear Prismatic Ending, and then I can leave the Soul Scar back. I'm going to get destroyed if they have Chalice, but Or explosives, not chalice. I'm gonna keep that. I guess I could just not extend the Soulscar Mage, right? I could choose to not play the Soulscar Mage, which is actually probably better. If they cast Lightning Bolt, then I won't play it, but... Or if they cast Bolt, then I will play it. Alright, yeah, let's just go eat a card, then I'll play the Soulscar Mage. Because I think if they had explosives, they wouldn't cast the Bolt there. Alright, they don't have a land. So now I can just attack for 2 and pick up Obosh. Not too worried about Shadow because we have the Prismatic Ending. Is this a Drown in the lock? Alright, Drown resolves. I'm just gonna do this now. Alright, your turn. Couldn't go Snowlands with Anthonys for Big Boy removal, or we're too afraid of ending. Well, the problem is, like, we're already playing a deck that is, like, kind of weak to engineered explosives, and when you play cards like Chain to the Rocks and Anthonys, because you could just play Chain to the Rocks in this deck if you wanted to, which is probably better than Anthonys if you're playing white-red, but explosives is a really big issue if you do that. So I'm not a big fan of that. Do I want to pop the Relic, or are we just chilling? Honestly, I think I'm just going to chill. Oh, no. Did we F? Chat, are we still live? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Somebody type in chat. Tell me if we're still here. Are we good? Okay. I think we just had a small hiccup there. Alright, we're good. We are good. Did it F for a second? You know what I maybe should have been doing? I maybe should have been relicking myself so they can't drown my Obosh. I didn't think about that. Because I could have been relicking myself and, like, make sure I keep Delirium, but just, like, go down to less than 5 cards so they can't draw me Obosh. What's up, Gallipo? Is it a crazy delay? Like, how bad is the delay? Sure, that's fine. So they're going to play Croxa. Just refresh. Try refreshing chat if you have a delay. Is DRC the reason my cards in their graveyard? Yes. But I think it's worth it, because... They're pretty close to dead. If I hit a land, I think I'm going to keep a land on top. So this is not Delirium, right? The Lava Dart is Delirium, though. So let's graveyard that. Kind of want to just dart them now. And then keep the dart in the graveyard. Yeah, let's just bin that. So they go to 7. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. It's a little bit worse if they have a Shadow. Can maybe erase the Shadow. Try refreshing Brickfingers. Try refreshing to see if that works. So I play Obosh. Attack for 6. Well, no, yeah, they just... If Obosh resolves, then they're in really bad shape. They could have Drown, but... They probably would have countered the Obosh if they had Drown, right? Oh, I see. I see. Interesting. So they can eat the Channeler now? I could dart them twice and put them to 3. Just like try to find another dart, maybe? This is awkward. This is really awkward. Yeah, it's not like they can kill my Obosh now, right? I mean, the only upside to playing Lava Dart is Surveil triggers, which might be worth it. Like I think looking for one is fine and saving the other one in case we find a light up the stage. Because the Shadow's still not going to be lethal. I can just take 8. Even if they have another dress in, it's 13. Still don't want that. Or actually, maybe I did want that. Well, no, because I'm still missing a mountain, right? I don't have a third mountain. Yeah, I don't have a third mountain. If I had a third mountain, that'd be good, but maybe it was still worth keeping. Because the other one of my graveyard puts them to 3, and then this puts them to 1. No, I'm still missing a mountain, though. I could... I guess keeping that would have given me a couple of shots to try and find the other mountain. Because I could have sacked the canyon. If I keep the dart, I guess I only get one more look. No, I get 2, because then I can go float red, flashback the dart, and then pop the relic to get 2 more looks. Fuck. I guess I just have to look for Bolt, right? Just dart, you get 2 looks at Bolt. I don't really think I'm winning this game otherwise, so... So I take 10, go to 5. Yeah, I get 3 looks. Well, no, 2, right? Because I don't have enough mana to pop the relic and sack the canyon and still have a mana left over to bolt. But I guess if I draw a land in one of those, then I do get 3 looks. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh. Well, that works too. So did I pop the relic first? I lose the lava dart, but I think that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop the relic. I might as well not take a damage. Alright, your turn. I probably should have cast this first to have 1 less card in my graveyard. Yeah. Although I have to take a damage to do that. Shit, they have Bolt. I guess I'm dead if they have Bolt. Or Take Command. Rip. Rip. Interesting game. Okay, well. Reddit probably eats that shit for breakfast, huh? Flip it or rip it is really good for Reddit. Blast Zone? This E-Tron? Are we playing against Electronic Tron? Alright, play my Ragavan. Show me. Show me! Alright. Well, I'm gonna play a Chandra. It's probably not gonna be good enough, but... Deal you with damage. Should I put the Lava Dart in my graveyard? I guess it's just completely irrelevant, right? Well, no, because I could eventually draw a Prismatic Ending. I'm just gonna pass. But now if they have, like, Temple, Thought-Knot Seer, or if they just play Matter Reshaper, I probably lose. Eldrazi Mimic. Wait, I thought we stopped playing the Modern Band Gauntlet. What's happening, chat? I thought we were done with that. I thought we stopped playing the Modern Band Gauntlet. What happened? Just gonna block. I am just gonna block. I hope they can't cast spells and can't beat a Chandra. Blood Moon was a really good draw, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna block, why not just attack? Because they might not block, right? No, they dismember anyways. Ooh, 2 Eldrazi Mimics. I guess this sucks because now, yeah, now they're gonna kill the Chandra before I get the mana for Obosh. Is there anything I can actually cast off the top of my deck? More Blood Moons? Probably better just do this. Maybe they'll miss their Chalice trigger. They're playing Endless One. Oh boy. You played Yasmo today? No. I guess if I draw a land, maybe I can win. Then I just trade for this thing, which is not good. Okay. Take 7. Alright, you win. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna bring in Path and Fury, I think. And I'm gonna cut Love. I don't know. Do I want to cut Love Dart against the Mimic deck? I think Chandra's kind of bad. I mean, Lava Dart is not the best against Chalice. I mean, Fury's also good against Mimic, but Fury's better against more of their cards. I'm gonna do this. To Ragavan them and find Black Lotus? Well, they had a Chalice in play. I couldn't cast Ragavan. Well, I could cast it, but... Yeah, Dash does not change the mana value of the card. Unfortunately, I wish it did. I wish it did. It's a nice clean deck list. Almost all 4 ofs. Nice clean deck list. Liking the music? No gotchi music, though. Zedge. I'm gonna go Channeler into Swiftspear attack, light up a stage, I think. Because that gets me the... Yeah, I think that's best. That gets me the most looks at Prismatic Ending if they have Chalice on 2. I really hope they don't have Gemstone Caverns. They don't. Alright, cool. It's 2 o'clock a.m. in Germany, but I couldn't sleep. I had a great idea for my Death Shadow Zoo Blitz list. Ooh, sounds spicy. Oh, we got gut-shotted? We actually got gut-shotted, chat. Get gut-shot. You're supposed to play the Soulscar Mage there. Yeah, that might have been better. It's also better if they have... Yeah, that was dumb. I should have played the Soulscar Mage. That would have been so much better if they had Chalice. That was stupid. Yeah, I fucked up. I done goofed. I don't know why I didn't play the Soulscar Mage. That was stupid. 3/3 endless one, huh? All right, your turn. Three of the opponents are Saxon Obosh should be able to never thought to play on Blood Moon. It's kind of like the first thing that pops into your head when you see Obosh, right? It's like what else could it be? Still can't attack. I mean, if they don't have Dismember, I feel like they probably do, but if they don't have Dismember, might be in okay shape. Still might be able to win this game. Especially if I drop Prismatic Ending. We got two Dens, too. I don't know. We're chilling. It's a 4/4 Endless one. Alright, so Prismatic Ending is just lethal. It's not a Prismatic Ending. Let's sack the Canyon. I could fire up Den, but no, because they have the 4/4, so I can't fire up Den. So let's crack the Canyon. I can attack with the Swiftspear. If they block with the 3/3, I can cast 2 spells to just kill their thing. If they block with the 4/4, I can cast 1 spell to trade. If I attack with the Obosh, they just double block. And I think that, like, yeah, because I can't kill both of their things because it's only 6 damage. They can't block Obosh? Yeah, they can. We have First Strike. Oh, with the Shinka, you're right. Okay, good point. Okay, good point, good point, good point. So yeah, I guess I just attack with both. Yeah, Shinka's actually sick. I forgot that Shinka. Yeah. It's the first time it's ever actually come up. But you're right. Yeah, Shinka's nuts here. So I think attacking with both is fine. It's funny because I refused to buy a Shinka in paper because they're like almost $30. So I just didn't play with one today because I just refused to buy one. This is like the only time. This is the first time it's ever come up. All right, they're choosing to block with the 4/4. So I think I'm going to cast the Path to Exile. Okay, whatever. I'll just kill the 4/4. It's the same thing. I'm going to Path my own Obosh. All right, go. Urborg. You actually bought a Shinka? I like how you, like, we're talking about not buying these other cards and you spend $30 on a Shinka. Like, Otter, come on. Oh, the Ghost Court of the Shinka. No. Alright, Prismatic Ending. Okay, this is looking less than ideal now. I could trade Obosh for Thought-Knot here. Is Obosh for Thought-Knot here a good trade? I guess it's not bad, because that might free up the Den. Because then the first Den... Well, the first Den trades here, the second Den trades here. What if we Den as well? Well, don't they just eat the Den and take 6? I guess they take 7. They almost certainly just eat the Den, and they just take 6. Or Chump Block. Which I guess is the same thing as trading this for Den anyways. I mean, it does make it awkward for them if they double block the Obosh, because we get a Den hit in, they go to 6, we trade for the Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah, okay. I guess that's not that bad. Right? Because if they choose to double block the Obosh, we just get in 4 damage. Otherwise, they eat the Den, chump the Obosh. Well, they probably just take 7, right? Or they take 6. They just eat the Den, eat the 1/1, take 6. Yeah, they almost certainly just eat the Den, eat the 1/1, take 6. Which I don't think is good. Trading does get us 1 card closer to Prismatic Ending, which I think is reasonable. Right, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack with the Obosh. I kind of feel like I basically have to find Prismatic Ending or I lose. Yeah. Alright, kill your Thought-Knot Seer. Oh. That's a good draw. That one's a good draw, chat. I'll take that one. That's a good draw. That is what we call a good draw. Voot. Voot. Ooh, and they don't have a thing. I guess I'm gonna trade. Yeah, I'll trade Mutavault for Ragavan, right? Yeah, Mutavault for Ragavan's fine, I think. Yeah, now this game's over. Yeah, we're off it. You didn't know we're allowed to have good draws, yeah. That was a good sequence of draws, I would say. I would say those were, in that order, probably the 2 best possible draws. I think it's actually more beneficial for us to have the Fury first. Obviously, that we traded off for the Thought-Knots here. There's always more time to study, Xenomorph. There's always more time to study. Until there isn't more time to study, and then there's not more time to study. It's just, that's how it works, right? So this hand's kind of bad against Chalice. I don't really think I can mulligan, though. I think this hand's fine. I'm not in love with it, but... Yeah, you got until Tuesday. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. What if they have Simian Spirit Guide, though? What if they have their own monkey? What if they have their own monkey? Monkey. Yeah, Gutshot Chalice. Gutshot Chalice, huh? That's how we're gonna play? Yeah, Gutshot Chalice. Alright, Prismatic Ending, please. I guess that one plays, kind of. That one kind of plays. 3/3. You have a 3/3. Just gonna get the planes, I think. Yeah, because if I hit Blood Moon, I kind of still want to cast the Blood Moon. Yeah, because I don't want to get myself cut on white if I play Blood Moon. But I do kind of want to cast the Blood Moon. Alright, so I take 4. Yeah. Go. Alright, so we have probably 4 more turns to draw it. Easy. Easy. Now what? I think we just dash Ragavan? Yeah, I'm down to dash Ragavan. If they kill it, I'll just play Soulscar Mage, then dash again next turn. What about one more turn? Yeah. Only needed one more turn. How much are we to play a league with Lantern control? More than you are willing to spend, most likely. Rodrigo MDO, thank you for the 5 months of support. Yeah, where's their Eye of Ugins? Where are their Eye of Ugins? Mod check Eye of Ugin? Mod check Eye of Ugin. Appreciate the support. Hope you have a good day today. Thank you for tuning in, chat. I hope everybody is having an excellent day. Be sure to follow the stream if you are new and not already following. How do we feel about this one-lander? It's kind of sketchy. Ending is pretty good against Lurrus, most Lurrus decks. I kind of want to keep it. I kind of want to keep this. I'm going to lead on Ragavan and just high roll it. I mean, if you're keeping this hand, you have to lead on Ragavan, right? It's not even a choice. Just play a creature. Just play a DRC. Play Ragavan. Play a DRC. Damn it! No, they're passing. No, no. Alright, it's dead. It's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. Go. Okay, they have a Thoughtseize. They have... what's this? Lightning Bolts. Okay. I'll take a land, please. Land so I can go Channeler Ending. Land? If I ending, it's kind of bad if they have Dash Ragavan, but then they're like, I don't know, spending a bunch of mana. I think I'd rather do it this way. I don't want to give them more Surveils. Yeah, they play Cairns because they have Dot the Voidwalker, so they can go like turn 1 Den, turn 2 Voidwalker. It makes sense. If they're doing this, I think that's okay with me. Alright, we need a land. Okay, land's good. Channeler tap land, I think. I mean, if they don't play Lurrus this turn and we get to play Blood Moon, I think the game might just be over. Blood Moon is, like, surprisingly good against these Rakdos decks. Discard the extra ending. Land? Alright, well. I know it shuts off my Prismatic ending, but we know they have a Lurrus in their hand, so I think I'd rather just shut off their Lurrus. Alright, nice mountains. Is your Ragavan? God damn it. So lackey. So lackey. Because they probably would have done this last turn if they had it, right? Well, I guess they only had 4 mana, so they couldn't do it last turn. They might have had it last turn. Alright, so pick up Obosh, pass. Hold up bolts. Okay, Dash Monkey's fine. Go to combat, kill it. Hopefully peel a land for Obosh. They have 1 black source, they have a Lurrus in hand. They could easily have Terminate in their hand, but that is not a land. We do have another Ragavan cover, though, which is good. Alright, they found a mountain. Yeah, it covers Monkey, which is good. Well, Monkey is, like, their best card right now. I guess their actual best card is probably just Basic Swamp, but I don't know how many of those they usually have. How many Basic Swamps does Spike usually play? Anybody know off the top of their head? I want to say it's like 2, maybe 3. I feel like 2 is correct, though. Good Darting response, but yeah. only plays one, really? Really? Okay. I figured it'd be at least two. We get that covered. Land? Okay. Let's see if they have Terminate. They don't have Delirium, which is really important. Alright, they found a mountain. That was really good. I'm gonna attack first. Maybe this is bad. I probably should just pre-combat the light up, because if I hit a Prowess creature... it's probably worth it to pre-combat it. Yeah, that too. Whatever, I can just play it next turn. I'm not gonna play it this turn. Okay, well they conceded from the game. Cool. Yeah, I should have played this pre-combat for sure. Can you dash from exile? I believe you can, right? What does dash say? You may cast a spell for its dash cost. Doesn't say from your hand. Yeah, you can dash from exile. The thing about this matchup is I think all of my cards are good. And I don't know. You could maybe make an argument for cutting Blood Moon. And I think that's like the only card I think I would even consider cutting. But I really want these relics. I think I like Chandra here. These games get pretty grindy. These games get really grindy. You have to bring in Relic for sure. I don't like Path. Not a huge fan of Fury. Blossoming Calm sucks. Think Ending seems trash? Why? They have 1-drops, they have Kroxa, they have Voidwalker. Why do you not like Ending? When I think a Spike's decision to not play Obosh favor Bubble to make Darcy better. I tried that. I tried that version, and I really, really missed Obosh. I think it's reasonable, but, like, when you have these companion-on-companion battles, like, Obosh puts in a lot of work. I think on the draw, I might just cut Blood Moon and bring in Relic. And maybe if we go to Game 3, I might want Blood Moon on the play. But I think Blood Moon is a lot worse than the draw against Ragavan. Definitely not cutting Prismatic Ending. That's not happening. Hand's great. Hand is great. Yeah, in this matchup, I think specifically I agree with that Canister. I have considered trying that card as like a sideboard option. So if I dark this main phase, they could dash Ragavan. I don't think them dashing Ragavan is that bad for me. I'm definitely not playing a creature on turn 1. I'm either... I think I'm just going to play Mountain Pass. Yeah. And if they attack, I'll just take it, and if they play Voidwalker, I'll kill it EOT. If they just go attack, play Voidwalker, I'll just go kill it EOT, untap, dash Ragavan. But they're probably just going to hold up their mana. Ah, okay, I like this. Yeah, so this is fine. Now we can just go bolt this EOT. Let's go crack for a basic mountain. Dash. Just gonna pass. Right? I could play a creature. What is playing a creature bad against? Like land, bolt, dash, Ragavan? I think that's okay. I'm gonna do this. Again, I don't think I would main phase. If I'm darting, I feel like I would want to wait. Because if I dart the DRC and they dash Ragavan, it's kind of bad for me. So I think if I'm not casting a creature, I should just EOT it. Oh, they don't have a land. That's really good for me. I'm going to lead on Lava Dart. See if I can bait some action. Maybe they'll try and like cast some spells and flip Delirium. I'm definitely topping that. So I have land instant. Okay, attack you for 1. And I'm just going to go play Soulscar Mage, play tap land, I think. They could have explosives. But that's why I'm not going to commit the Ragavan. Go. They heat the DRC. Okay, that's fine. Blood Crypt. Well, if they Kolaghan's command this, I can just flashback Dart, discard Bolt, untap Dash Ragavan, and then cast the light up a stage that's on top of my deck. Okay, they got some Darcys. They sometimes have Fatal Push. So I think I just start by attacking. I don't really want to dash the Ragavan. Well, I guess I could go Bolt a Darcy, Dart a Darcy. And then if they have push, they have push. Yeah, I can go Dart, DRC, Bolt, DRC, Dash, Ragavan. And then they have push, they take 3, and then I post-combat light up the stage. I think that's okay. I'm gonna Dart first, I think. Get like this. Yeah, Bolt this. No, I think you want to Dart first, because they know about the Dart. You want to give them less information. I'm playing my land first, so I don't have to take a damage. I don't know if that's worth it, but it's probably not worth it. Probably better just take the damage. Not sure. Is there a reason to cast that this turn? No, there isn't. Apex Gaming Esports, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate that. Alright, they found a Ragavan. It's good for them. It's not bad. What's up, Dirty Munchie? They hit Prismatic Ending, which is pretty good, because they can kill this. But then we can just go Swiftspear, dash this, attack. And then still have enough mana to pick up Obosh if we want to. Unless one of their last cards is a Bolt. I'm still going to go for dash here, but this might be a little bit greedy if they do have a red card as one of their last 2 cards. Alright, it seems like they don't. Okay, trigger, hit nothing. Let's pick up Obosh, and we'll pass. So they can keep dashing Ragavan, but I think if we're in this holding pattern, I think that's better for us. Because next turn I could just slam Obosh. Just finished the Modern Store Championship. Yeah, we've had a lot of people coming in talking about their Store Championships. I also participated in one. I got top 8. I lost in top 8, though, but we got the company. We got the company. So they're just hard casting Ragavan. So I'm just going to play Obosh and probably not attack. Yeah, no attacks. I don't want to offer the trade. I think the trade's kind of meh. Maybe the trade's fine, but if they have Terminate, they just take 1. And it's pretty likely they have Terminate. Yeah. I guess if it's pretty likely they have Terminate, maybe I'm supposed to hold the Obosh, just play Den. They attack. I think I block. It's kind of close. For 3 BB. Yeah. Yeah, God, this is so close. There's so many good cards that could hit off my deck. Chandra's devastating. Prismatic Ending is not great. Light Up a Stage is not great. Just any creature is probably not great. But if I trade, they can Lurrus. I mean, if they tap out for Lurrus Channeler, I think that's okay. I'm going to trade. I don't know if this is good, but I'm going to trade. Got the Godzilla Hanger Backwalker. That's cool. That's a sweet prize. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. No, not like this. Not like this. It's not even that good because they just kill it. I think I actually hold it. I guess I could try and spike a lightning bolt, which I have 3 in my deck. Yeah, I guess any creature lets me block it too, right? I have to crack one of these fetches. I think I should cast it. Alright. We hit a blocker. We don't know their last card, I believe. Removal spell is probably game over, though. Kill this, kill this. We're probably not ever beating a removal spell. Pick up Lurrus. This looks like Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, we're not beating that one. Like, light up a stage, maybe? That's probably not going to do it. I mean, it's delirious, but... They got back a Ragavan? Okay. Alright, they bobbled me. I'm probably just going to crack this. Okay. We need to find a Chandra or a Light Up the Stage. Chandra or Light Up the Stage. I think I'm actually going to take this. I don't think blocking is a winning line. It's a blocker, I guess. Certainly not attacking. So they're at 4. They can go Lurrus Channeler. They don't have Delirium, though. Unless they find a fetch land. What are they missing? They have instant artifact creature. So they're missing sorcery land. It's a close game. Wonder what their not dashing Ragavan suggests about our top card. They figured you wouldn't trade for Tark, they'd never dash. Well, I mean, if they dash and attack with both, I just snap block the Ragavan, right? Why would they dash there? Because I'm not in a position where I have to trade for the Turok, right? Like I'm at 12. I can just take 4. Or I was at 13 at the time. Like what's a world where I ever trade for the Turok? Okay, they heat the Swiftspear, attack for 6. So you need to hope they don't hit a burn spell. Okay, that's pretty good for them. So we need to find a burn spell. Okay, I can beat those cards. Need a burn spell, chat. Got how many darts, how many bolts? Dart, bolt, bolt. We got 5 outs. 5 outs. 5 outs and some redraws. Like light up the stage. Oh, Chandra's an out too. So 7 outs and some redraws. Did we hit? Did not hit. So I force the trade and then we die. Sedge. Man, that was a close game. That was a close game. I think I still like not bringing in Blood Moon. I mean, Blood Moon is better on the play, but I just don't know what I would want to cut. All my cards are so good. Like, are any of these cards worse than Blood Moon on the play? I feel like they're not. They didn't play. They didn't play around Blood Moon that game though. They didn't. I guess they didn't draw that many fetches. Yeah, they drew no fetches. So they couldn't play around Blood Moon. I don't know. I think my worst creature is probably Monastery Swiftspear. What if I cut Swiftspear for Blood Moon? Is that bad? It's probably bad, right? I'm just gonna resubmit. I'm just gonna do this. Deck's cracked. And it's funny, we won game one with Blood Moon and then boarded it out, which is kind of weird, but keep. Again, just gonna go for a high upside here and lean on Ragavan. Thank you. So they kill Rag, I play Channeler Rag. Okay. Just gonna get a mountain. Your turn. What do we got? Imagine if they guessed Fire Ice. Obviously, they wouldn't put Fire Ice in their deck, but imagine. Imagine if they did. So I have creature, land. I could pre-combat this, which might give me Delirium, because it's creature, land, sorcery. Pretty sure I'd rather just post-combat it after they kill the Ragavan and just double spell. Because they're obviously going to kill the Ragavan. As long as they don't kill both creatures. Okay, this is fine. Graveyard. Alright, what if hit Delirium? Ooh. So now we can go crack this for a mountain, cast that one. They're kind of unlikely to cast something that I can ending. Like, if I top it, they're just not going to play a spell next turn, so... Well, they're not going to play a creature, I should say. Ooh. They also don't know about my 4th Ragavan, so I think playing this is good. Because if they dash Ragavan, I have Dart in my graveyard. So, also, again, thank you for the raid. Be sure to follow the stream if you are new. Play a lot of Modern on the channel. My name is Doomwake. Hope you guys are having a great night. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday evening. Be sure to follow the stream. Be sure to check and see if you have Twitch Prime. Black, red. Croxa? Black, black, red. Discard, Shatter. Do I get rid of the Relic? I think getting rid of Relic is okay. So I know I'm casting the Bolt anyways, so I might as well Bolt Upkeep. Because I have to cast it this turn regardless. Yeah, sure, I'll top that. I think topping that's okay. So dash this. Attack. I take 5. What do we got? Another Channeler. I will take that. They don't have explosives. Yeah, that one's good. I'll keep that. I'm gonna Relic now. Best. So we pick up Ragavan. They're at 11. We have 2 channelers. Oh, thanks, Guji. Glad you enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun recording with Tannen. Alright, let's see if they have the explosives. I guess they could have their own piece of graveyard hate. Spellbomb Lantern or something like that. Top 4 of your store's modern tourney today. Nice, Kalino. Nice, nice, nice. Which play? Bolt the Darcy. Okay. I'm not going to dart because I know I have a card on top that I want to keep. So they're representing a removal spell. I think I might just not dash the Ragavan and just pick up Obosh instead. So let's do that. Because they're obviously just going to kill the Ragavan if I dash it. And I would kind of rather just pick up Obosh this turn. Uses my mana a little bit more efficiently. I could also just cast the Ragavan. They have 2 cards in hand? I mean, casting it's not... All of their removal is instant speed anyways, right? I'm trying to think of how I get punished for casting it. I think it's fine. I guess I get punished if they have Kolaghan's Command, because they can go shock discard, and I'm not holding up the relic to cycle. Yeah, King Command does punish me. That's fine, because I can just dart it with the trigger on the stack. That doesn't actually matter. I mean, it does kind of matter, but because I lose the Obosh, but... If I draw a land, then we're fine. Oh, they conceded. Okay, cool. Yes. Luris, huh? Oh, this hand's dicey. Alright, let's do it. This is probably a mulligan, but let's do it. The classic Doomwake Loose-Keep. Ooh, hammer time. Okay. Gross. Gross. Alright, you win. You win. It's going to be a quick game. This one is going to be a quick game. Okay, so I can go Swiftspear attack. Yeah, Swiftspear land attack with the these 2. What if they don't have it? I mean, you expect Hammer Time to not have it? I have to get greedy here and just tap out. I don't think I can afford to not tap out here. Okay, Blood Moon not looking the best. Okay. Possibly, maybe beatable. Because whatever they equip to, I can ending and then just bolt the Paladin. So, potentially can get out of this. I might chump block. Because chump, like, the Ragavan doesn't do anything, and chump blocking means they can't move the equipment. Yeah, I think chump block is good. Because the Ragavan's not doing anything anyways. I mean, I guess maybe the chump block was bad, because they would have been forced to trade with the Sentinel. Okay, well, we got a free Stoneforge. I'll take that. I will indeed take that. So let's get I think a Sacred Foundry. Let's go ending the Sentinel. Alright, not gonna pay. Trigger Prowess. If I dash the Ragavan, they're just gonna chump block with the Thopter, so I think dashing is bad. I might just cast the Ragavan. Let's go to 10. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cast it. They want Stoneforge in the bin? Maybe. Yeah, for Lurrus. Because I guess they could just pick up Lurrus here. It's possible I was supposed to just kill the Hammer, because the Hammer would get exiled, but then they would still have a Paladin and a Mystic in the graveyard, so it, like, kind of wouldn't matter. They have a Cranial Plating. That one is pretty bad for me. Because now they essentially have a 2-turn clock, because they can just suit up a Thopter. Just, like, tap this, yeah. Exactly a 2-turn clock. They're at 9? Huh. Okay, well, what I could do is go Chandra. I can go Chandra, add a mana, double dart the 2 Memnites. Yeah, and then they have 1 blocker, they have to chump block, and they lose 3 artifacts, which means the Ornithopter is a lot less likely to kill me. It's actually impossible, right? Because I go, kill this, they have to chump block. So this is 5 power. They get to draw a card off the Sentinel and a card for their turn, but even if they draw 2 artifacts, I guess they could sack the clearing and draw 3 artifacts. But I think that's my best play, right? Chandra, Dart, Flashback. Yeah, I think that's my only play. Alright, so mana, Domu, Dart the Memnite, Flashback, deck. So they have to chump block, which means I assume... Well, they have to block this and go to 2. Yeah, so they go to 2, I get a Ragavan. Did not hit a blocker, which is unfortunate, but... So they have a Nexus. Okay. That's 7. Oh, plus the Sentinel, right? Okay. Yes, they only needed to find they only needed to find 2 because they had the Sentinel, right? Okay. Was I supposed to leave the Ragavan back? Yeah, you know what? That was bad. I should have left the Ragavan back because the Prowess creatures were both 4 power. So even if I leave the Ragavan back, they still have to chump block, and then I get to leave a blocker back, right? So that was just bad. I mean, I guess they're at 4 instead of 2. It's close. I probably should have left the Ragavan back. Because they still have the chump block. Alright, play first. I played this deck. I played this exact 75 at the Store Championships. This deck's a lot of fun. I like it. I played Rakdos. Yeah, Rakdos is good too. Good deck. Good deck for sure. I don't really know what that statement means. I'm gonna pay. I'm just gonna pay, attack, and then play a Soul Scar. It's a VR commercial on Twitch. I see. I see. I see. I see. Ooh. Do I aggro Fury the Stoneforge? I think I do. This is really aggressive. It's definitely not aggressive. It's probably a little too aggressive, but still have the path up, so it's like, I don't know, I think it's okay. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, buddy? Blood Chief Ascension. Blood Chief Ascension, huh? Okay, well, they're toast. They appear to be toast, chat. Not disguised toast, just toast. It's gonna be in my donos. Donos are a little backed up for the next couple weeks, but Stoneforge. Stoneforge. No, you're haha toast. You're not just toast. Not just toast. Accept channel points. There is a channel point donation deck option. I think I should lower it to 125,000. It's a steal. Do I aggro a path? If they path a Soulscar Mage, they still take 7 and go to 1, and I still have a blocker back. Yeah, I think I can aggro path. Because even if they have their own path, they go to 1, and I have a blocker, so I think it's fine. And I get the draw card. They don't always play path, do like. Alright, well, that game was not close. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. See, Ragavan's great, but they don't draw Mem Knight. Alright, Brobosh. Brobosh. Do we keep the all removal light up a stage hand? I think I have to keep this hand. I'm generally not the biggest fan of hands like this against Hammer Time because they actually grind pretty well with Luris. But, like, I mean, I just can't pass up Ending Bolt Fury. I think I have to keep this. How does Prowess feel in the World of Fury? So, the cool thing about Prowess is, like, when you're playing cards like Lava Dart, you can actually kind of play around Fury a little bit to where, like, you can not... You basically, as long as you don't tap out and you have a mana up, you can always, like, kind of get them into a spot where if they Fury, like, example, if you have 2 Soulscar Mages and they go Fury 2 and 2 and you have any spell, then their Fury just does nothing. So they have to, like... They have to respect you having a spell, and then they have to go, like, 3 and 1, and sometimes you don't have it, so it's like... Yeah, it's like, it's honestly not as bad as you think it is. I played a Mem Knight. I think I'm just not going to cast anything. I'm just going to wait. Right, exactly. You get them into these spots where they have to, like, they have to either choose to, like, you know, just hope you don't have it in 2 and 2, or they have, like, you make them respect your spell, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. What's up, Hong? Okay. If I cast Hammer, I have to bolt. I'm probably just going to bolt anyways, because I want to use my mana. Well, actually... Should I Fury instead of Bolt? The nice thing about Fury is if they don't have a land, they can't activate Saga. This is tough. This is a tough spot. It's a really tough spot. I guess the other option is go, like, Bolt the Paladin, untap, ending the drum, and then just hope they don't have a land. Do it that way. The cool thing about using Fury is it makes it so I don't have to ending the drum, right? Because, like, I think I have to put them into a position where I force them to have a land for the Saga. So it's like I either have to go Bolt and ending the drum, or I can just Fury Pitch Bolt, kill their two things, and then save the ending for something later, like a big construct. So I actually think Fury is better here. I think Fury is better for that reason. Okay. Does that change things? Not really, right? I can just go Fury Pitch Bolt, kill your two things, play Swiftspear, attack, play light up the stage. Yeah, I like that. Is Blue-Red Prowess better? The problem with Blue-Red Prowess is um, Storming Entity is a lot worse against Solitude because you're A, committing more mana, and B, you're committing more, like, I guess not more resources, but you have to, like, line up the Storming Entity. Like, you have to have another spell, and it's like, it's a lot to ask against Solitude. That's the issue. Is it Fury Pitch Monastery? No, because I would rather just have the creature in play, you know? Alright, so play the mountain. Guess I will attack. And then I just kind of have to fire off the bolt. Actually, no, I don't have to fire off the bolt. Yeah, I could just wait till end step. Like, I miss a damage, but... yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Because if they make a token, I can bolt it. Which I am gonna do. Right. I guess that's like putting a spell in my graveyard kind of thing. I don't know if it matters, but for delirium purposes, because they can just choose to not... like, the thing is, if they don't make a token, they force me to exile the bolt, which is one less type in my graveyard, right? So doesn't it actually make sense for them not to activate, because they also take a damage? I actually think it makes sense there for them there not to activate. I know it's kind of weird, but as weird as it is, I think it makes sense for them not to activate. This is fine. I can just ending the token. We have another Saga. That's gonna be rough. It's hard to beat the second one. The first one I kind of had covered, but the second one's gonna be tough. Okay, that kind of helps. Graveyard, I think. So get that out of here. Do I want to ending the Shadowspear as well? By ending the Shadowspear... no, I think I'm going to hold it. I think I'm going to hold it. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. I have played a lot of Prowess in the past. I used to play infinite blue-red Prowess. Infinite blue-red Prowess. Just went 4-0, 8-0 at my store champ. Really need to play just more limited, so if I'm playing for enough companions. Your store championships was limited? That's kind of cool. So they currently have 3 artifacts. The Saga is the 4th. I'm debating upkeeping something here. I think I'm going to wait. This is awkward. I guess I can attack with both. Well, I kind of have to Prismatic Ending an artifact pre-combat, and then if I attack with both. If they make a token, then I can bolt it. So I can Prismatic Ending the Shadowspear pre-combat. And then that... yeah, that's better. That's better to do it this way. This is good. And I guess I just have to try and race them with Channeler. I don't know if it's going to work, but... I mean, it's going to be 6 next turn, so it's definitely doable. This game is definitely winnable. I think I'm going to let them block. Because if they block the Swiftspear, I could just bolt them. Yeah, and then they're actually dead next turn, right? Well, no, because the Ornithopter can chump block the Channeler. Because Obosh with Channeler, this is essentially a 6/6. And I have the Dart in the graveyard, which is 2 more damage. So. Alright, so they're going to block the Swiftspear. Do I bolt them or the Ornithopter? The cool thing about bolting the Ornithopter... Well, no, because they can just get another Ornithopter off of this, right? Because I can just dart the Ornithopter. Yeah, no, this is fine, because I can dart the Ornithopter. Yeah, this is good. Graveyard. Yeah, because now they go to 7. Well, I guess it's not... Well, no, it is if they tap this, right? So if they tap the clearing, they go to 6, and they don't get an Ornithopter, I can go Obosh, dart the Ornithopter, it dies, and they take 6. Now, that's all face up, so they're not going to do that, but... Bolt the Giver. Oh, am I just going to die? That would be tragic. Had the store champs go. Top 8'd. Lost in top 8, but we got the company. Got the company. Yeah, I just... No matter what line I take, I don't think I can beat the Paladin Double Hammer. What does basic planes go mean? Do I even want to cast the Blood Moon? Kind of do. If I attack first, and they have Solitude... Huh. Well, that's the problem with playing Swiftspear, right? Is that they have Solitude Ephemerate, so I don't think I want to play the Swiftspear. I think I'm just going to go to attacks. Okay. They have Nada. Exiled another snow-covered plains. I guess we're just not casting the Blood Moon? Because if they're Hammer, I kind of want to slow roll out anyways. So... Okay. Alright, go. Pokos were curled. I haven't taken mine out of this hard case, but let's see if mine's curled. Oh yeah, that's pretty rough. Probably can't see it that well, but that's pretty rough. Well, let's keep it in the hard case. Let's keep it in the hard case. That's going right back in there. That one's going right back in there. Alright, you get an Arbiter. Stop it! I mean, I guess I'm just gonna ending it, right? Yeah, let's go ending it. I mean, do I really care about sacking a land? I could just save the ending. It's probably better to just save the ending, right? Yeah, I think it's better to save the ending. Because, like, I'm going to keep getting Ragavan triggers, so I think this is fine. I love the new Chandra. New Chandra's been amazing. The cool thing is they can't Solitude the Ragavan because they know about the second Ragavan. I mean, that's just free real estate, right? It's just free real estate. Ending is a great way to pay 2 to search your library. No, because I can cast out the treasure, right? Oh my god, do they actually have the Ghost Quarter? And there's not much I can do about it. I'm actually going to fetch the mountain, which obviously looks weird. But if they Ghost Quarter... Well, no, because that was stupid. If they Ghost Quarter me... Well, no, because I don't want them Ghost Quartering the plains. That's close. Not sure. Because if I get the plains, they probably Ghost Quarter the plains. Well, this is awkward. I mean, good thing is they kind of have to trade. I wasted a treasure. Well, I could have fetched a plains. It wasn't clear that I wanted to fetch a plains, though. Because I would have had to fetch basic plains. Maybe I should just fetch basic plains anyways, but... Yeah, I guess we have the moon. I probably should have just got basic plains. Yeah. Why is my hand so sad? Well, because this is game 1. And I haven't gotten to board these blood moons out yet. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. Alright, your turn. Forgot that that is like that. Probably have Solitude. No blocks. No blockers. Played against the Boom Bust deck today. That's hot. Oh my god. When I said that was free real estate, yeah, it's not exactly free real estate. Alright, I'm off it. You win. I don't care. Need to play worse decks so 3-2 is actual win? Maybe this deck is just bad. You ever think of that? I have played that deck. Not the newest version that I posted in the Discord, but I have played that deck a couple of times. I actually uploaded a video with a different version of that deck on YouTube. It's not mono red though. Need to board out the Ragadan so it doesn't happen again. Well, I just punted by not fetching. If I fetched the plains, I probably win that game. But I was just a mana short of where I needed to be. Because I didn't fetch the plains like an idiot. But if I fetch plains, that game's probably easy peasy. Time Civ Go Burr. I put it in the Discord here. I'll show you real quick if you want to screenshot it. Basically, it was like... Oh, what did I save it as? I don't know what I saved it as. Definitely not that. Oh, no. I don't remember what I saved it as. I need to delete some of these decks. Oh, is this? Is this? So this is the this is kind of like the version that I wanted to try out. It's like kind of more all in on the combo. I was really not a big fan of Unearth, especially like in post-board games where your opponent it's just going to bring in a ton of graveyard hate, and I just wanted to play 4 of all the combo pieces. It's just like basically all in on the combo. To the point where I've considered cutting Asmo. I know that sounds crazy, but that sounds good. But yeah, I put it in the Discord too. If you want to check that out, exclamation point Discord. Of course, I saved it as manufacture scam. I should have saved it as fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Alright, my opponent has kept 7 cards. Alright, here's my Ragavan. Oh, not. They had Solitude. It wasn't in their hand, but I should have played this instead of this. Did we just lose if surgical? Oh. I mean... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I mean, you still have Urzasag, you still have Asmo. But yeah, like, surgical on time save is rough, for sure. Kill a germ is drinking, huh? Alright, prismatic ending, please. Prismatic ending, please. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna play towards casting Obosh. Got nothing else to do. Go. I think chat tilted beta symbol so much he fired up the stream. What was chat saying a beta symbol? I don't remember. Is Rixus better over the Esper or Mardu? I think so. I think Embry is... I think I like Embry more than Fiddlebender. I think I like Embry more than Fiddlebender. It's like... I think Embry is a lot better on lower resources, and like Fiddlebender is kind of worse in this deck when you're not playing a lot of the tutor chain stuff. It's still okay. Like, it's not that Fiddlebender's horrible, but it's not as good as it could be in, you know, some other decks. So that's why I think I like Embry more. And also the mana's cleaner. You don't have to play the 4th color, because like with Mardu, you still have to be playing at least a blue source for time civ, which is like, you know, it's not... It doesn't come up that often, but sometimes it does. But I think I prefer the Grixis version. Yeah, I tried it. It was okay, but it's not as good as Embry. Okay. Well, I was sandbagging the Sunbaked Canyon specifically so this didn't happen. Like, I'm just going to be holding this as my other white source. What do you think of Fiddlebender and Hammer? No way. It's way too slow. Hammer's not trying to play those kinds of cards. Hammer cannot afford to play a 2-mana 2/2 that does nothing when it comes into play, has no, you know, really has no effects. And it's just like, at least Pierce Step Out is a 2-mana 2/2, but it has a lot, you know, you can set up board states where it does something the turn it comes into play. But you just can't do that with Fiddlebender. And Hammer can't play those types of cards. I mean, I assume you're Fiddlebendering like Midnights into Hammers, which sounds cool, but... Sucks. This really sucks. Because I can kill 2 creatures with this Lava Dart. Like, what happens if I just attack with everything? Well, I think I would have to cast the Lava Dart first, right? So I could kill the Skyclave and the Thalia? Shove with everything. They hypothetically eat the Ragavan and the Channeler. No, because that's 18. They can't do that. That's lethal. So they would have to chump block with the Arbiter and then eat probably... eat the Ragavan, and then so they chump block that, eat the Ragavan, they would take 6, 12, 14. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Kill 2 creatures, they chump block, take 14. Oh, it gets exiled. Right, good point. Good point. I forgot that it gets exiled, you're right. The pass. Because I only get 1 dart, which means... dart the Skyclave, shove. They get to eat the Channeler, the Ragavan, and then chump block and take... They only take 8. It's not even that... Yeah, it's not even that good. I'm just going to pass. 1 minute Cycling Canyon. I mean, I guess... Yeah, now that I have made it to pay for the Arbiter, maybe I should have cycled the Canyon. I was worried about them being able to Arbiter my only white source, but... Yeah, I probably should have cycled the Canyon first. I guess, like, if I cycle Canyon and they have a second Arbiter, then I lose my white source. Maybe that's the downside. Well, no, because if they play second Arbiter and Ghost Quarter me, I could just kill one. And then pay for the other one, right? No, but then I still lose my white source. Because I don't have a second basic planes. So if I sack this, I lose my white source if they Ghost Quarter me. And I have to cast Prismatic Ending. I don't think I can afford to lose my white source. Yeah, I'm just going to keep chilling. I mean, as soon as I find Prismatic Ending, the game probably ends, right? No, I said that, and then I explained why that's bad. I literally explained why that's bad. They have a Ghost Quarter in play. Because if I lose my white sources, I can't win. I can't beat the Sanctifier unless I draw Ending. Shut up, Canister. I'm gonna ban you. Okay, now I can sack Canyon. Okay. I don't know if that changes anything, but... Cyclic Canyon is a great way to draw more white sources. What's the point of that, though? Like, if I cycle Canyon and don't draw a white source, and then they Ghost Quarter... They have 2 Ghost Quarters. This is not great. They are Ghost Quartering my Sunbaked Canyon. Alright, I will get a mountain. They're not Ghost Quartering the plains, which is good. I like to see that. There's my Blood Moons. If only I had Blood Moon. Does that do anything? I guess it kills the Archon. Yeah, it kills Archon and Thalia. They do get to Ghost Quarter my planes if I do this, but they can Ghost Quarter my planes anyways, so... Right? Whether I tap it or not, they can Ghost Quarter my planes. Kill 4 creatures. Or Solitude. They have Resto. It does, but they could just have a Solitude or a Flicker Wisp. Right? Maybe I should have just gone for it anyways. Because I'm so far behind. I probably should have just gone for it anyways. I think I'm actually going to kill the Giver end of turn. Yeah, I'm going to kill the Giver end of turn because of this stupid thing. I want to be able to cast a spell if I draw it. But I kind of have to kill the Giver. This also lets me surveil, which helps me find ending. There's 17. I mean, I did miss it, but this kills the Archon or the Resto. I mean, it's probably better than a random draw step, right? Because I'm gonna start killing these flyers. Should probably kill the Archon? What happens if I attack with both of these? They don't really have any good blocks, right? Yeah, I think actually both of those is a fine attack. Because they just bounce up the Fury and take 6, probably. Okay, so they take 6. And we have 6, 8 damage in our hand. Huh. I can attack all. If I attack all, they get to trade for the Ragavan, eat the Channeler, and they take, what, 4 more damage? Well, I guess it's trade. So they go bounce off the Fury, trade there, trade there. I'm just not even sure I should cast either of these. I could kill the Resto, but... Activate? Nah, activate's... I mean, maybe activate attack with everything would have been fine. I think I'm just going to pass. I think I'm going to let them have the 2 flyers for now. Yeah. Oh, I also get blue tokens, true. Tokens don't get doubled, but... It's hard for me to go ham with the Archon at play, though. Because I can only cast 1 spell. So I can't go, like, super deep. I think I can take 5. Okay, they drew a Thalia. Okay. So what if I end of turn this Bolt? Because the Thalia means I can't fire up the Den and play a spell. I guess I could always bolt the Archon first. And then also dart them. So I guess this means I'm just not going to attack with the Den. So maybe what I should do is upkeep bolt the Archon. If I'm not going to attack with the Den, right? Well, I think I would... I guess the only thing that I haven't played that makes better for upkeep is Swiftspear, and... Yeah. I guess I could Bolt Face, and then if I draw land... Yeah, okay. Because then if I draw land, I could fire up the Den and still cast the Dart. So they take 6. Oh, that one's pretty pog, isn't it? So that's 2 more damage. Problem is they have lethal. So if they can survive this attack, I have to be careful here. Oh, did I just kill myself? So if I dart... No, because I can dart this and then get a blocker for this. So maybe what I should do is top this, cast it, dome them for 2, and then if they go to attack with everything, I can... Yeah. So I think I'm going to top this. I think that's good. Because that's a prowess trigger and 2 more damage. So they go to 5. Then I can cast this. Graveyard. Add a mana, dome you. And they have to block everything, right? So those 2 can attack. If I attack with everything... So they go... Sanctifier on Fury. Oh, actually, the problem with this is, what if they end of turn the Ghost Quarter? This is actually bad, because if they end of turn the Ghost Quarter, I can't cast the Lava Dart unless the Thalia dies, right? Leave the Darcy back? I mean, the Thalia still gets to eat 2 things, right? If I attack like this, they go Sanctifier here, this here, this here, and then these 2 trade for these 2. And then their leftovers are Thalia, Archon, this, and I get 2 tokens. I think this is fine. They have 7 unblockable power. Well, I'm gonna get a blue creature that I can chump block the Sanctifier with, because these are gonna have to block. In some fashion, these will have to block. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get things that I can block the Sanctifier with. They also didn't Ghost Quarter me, so... They drew a Sentinel, so they died. I think. I messed this game up kind of badly. Okay, I'll block. Declare blocks. That was a cool game. I definitely messed up the Fury turn. For sure messed up the Fury turn. I totally forgot about this. How cracked it is. Can they attack with anything? Well, if they attack with that, they're still dead, right? They block. They take 2 from the Chandra, they block 4, and then they die. So if they attack with anything, they die. Even without the dart. I need to show them that. The thing. Alright. Game 3. What a game. What a game. Should I have Path in my deck? I probably should, right? For Sanctifier? What's bad? Is Chandra bad? Maybe Chandra's worse than the draw. I'm gonna try Path. Chandra's also really awkward against Thalia. But, like, Lava Dart's good against Thalia. I don't know. Okay, Sand's fine. Can lead on Channeler, have Bolt Dart. Yeah, this hand's good. It's weak to Sanctifier, but most of my hands are going to be weak to Sanctifier. I do have 7 outs to it now, but I'm going to lead on Fetch in case they have Arbiter. Aether Vial. It's not the worst draw. Stream Decker down. Hang on a second. I got you. Alright, try it again. Alright, Vial on 1, nothing. So I can attack first. If they Vial and Giver, I can Bolt the Giver. I should play my Fetch land first. Yeah, because if they Vial and Giver, I want to be able to crack my Fetch, then save my Surveil. I do miss a land drop if I hit a land off, 2 lands off of Light Up the Stage. It's kind of close. I think I'm going to play my Fetch first. I think it's a little better if they have Giver. Alright, well, they didn't have Giver, so now we can just cast this. Now I don't want to land. Okay, that's fine. Mountain, play Soul Scar. And, like, even if they have Ghost Arbiter, Ghost Quarter, I think I have enough lands where I don't really care about that. What's this? Archon? Skyclave. I'll kill the Channeler. Kill the Soul Scar. Alright, I think I'm going to upkeep both the Skyclave. So I get a Surveil. Yeah, I'll top that. That's pretty good. And now I have instant sorcery land. So let's just attack first. If they have a 2-mana creature, I can just bolt it. I guess this is horrible if they have Thalia. No, if they had Thalia, they would have main phased it, right? Yeah, they definitely don't have Thalia because they would have main phased it 100%. Yeah, I'll top that. So this, and I think I'm just gonna cast a Light Up the Stage. Graveyard that. Alright. Don't quite have Delirium yet. Alright, they have the Sanctifier. Makes things a little more awkward. Okay, so I really want to pick up Obosh. I don't really think I care about the Den that much, so I'm just going to do this. Cast the Ragavan and then pick up Obosh. Just pass. We hopefully hit our 7-outer. Good chance they have a Flicker Wisp to protect the Sanctifier, but... How many basics do I have left? So I only have 2 basics in my deck. I think I'm just going to get a Sacred Foundry. Because I... Oh, where's my other Sacred Foundry? Oh, I binned the other Sacred Foundry. Okay, that was dumb. I should just play Canyon, for sure. Yeah, this is an Obosh burn 'em out kind of game. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in our hand right now. If we find a path or a prismatic ending for the Sanctifier, we have 14. Because then we can flash back the darts. Is that good? I think it's decent. It's got a good core, you know. It's a good shell. Needs a little bit of work, but I think it's getting there. I've been impressed with it so far. So they blink the Skyclave. Okay. So now we can't surveil for a prismatic ending. Let's sec this. Trying to find ending or path. We did not. I'm just going to pass. So now we have 16 damage in our hand. It's a lot of damage. So if we find path or ending, they just die, because I can flash back the darts. So yeah, path or ending is just lethal. That one is decent. Honestly, I'm probably just going to cast these bolts on the end of their next turn to try and surveil into a white card to kill the Sanctifier. I'm at least going to fire off one. Alright, now they could have Solitude. Maybe I don't want to act, because I kind of want them to cast the Solitude first, right? Because if I fire off a bolt and they have Solitude, it's like a little awkward. So maybe I should have them act first. Why am I holding Ragavan? I mean, there's not really a lot of reason to play it, right? I also wanted to hold up all 4 red mana in case I needed to cast all 4 burn spells. I think I'm going to wait. Upkeeping the Solitude is probably the worst thing they could do, right? They should at least wait till I draw, I think. Okay. So that's just lethal, so if they ever cast the Solitude, they just die. There we go. Fetch before I draw. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Shove? No, I just wait for them to cast the Solitude. I'll let them target. Alright, bolt you. Graveyard. Bolt you. Graveyard. Bolt you. XD. Why'd you want me to attack? No. I mean, if they chill, then that's fine. We're just in this holding pattern. If they ever tap mana, they die, right? Like, I think just being in that holding pattern is totally fine.